Hi folks, and welcome back to Black Raven Racing. Today we're back in Gran Turismo 3, where we're going to take on the Seattle 100 miles endurance race. Unlike the picture here, it is actually all American cars that will be driving in this one, so I decided to get myself an American car to drive along with them. So I went for the 1995 Corvette Grand Sport, which is untuned, not upgraded. The only thing I've done is added super hard tyres to the front and hard tyres to the back. So let's see how we get on against these other cars. Hopefully it should be quite challenging, this one. So we've got a Viper GTS, a Mustang Cobra, Corvette Z06, Camaro SS and the Camaro Z28. So Viper could be a bit of a tricky one here. We'll see how we go. So we're running 337 horsepower. Oh, the two Camaros coming together. I'm trying to avoid them. Oh, a bit of a drift going on from the white one. Trying to be a little bit careful on this first lap. Cold tyres, and I'm not quite sure of the capabilities of this car because I haven't even tested it. This is the first time I've driven it. Looks like we're not too bad a match for them in terms of pace. Front three are starting to get away from us. See if I can take him on the brakes going down into this corner. Not bad through that section. Car's actually handling really well. Alright, that's a pretty good first lap. 3.5 seconds behind at the moment. Oh, got that one all kinds of wrong. Can't afford too many of those, that's going to have cost me quite a bit of time. Just have to try to keep pace with these guys in front as much as possible, because it doesn't look like I can catch them. Hopefully they'll go in for more pit stops than me, and that's where we'll make back our time. Too bad through there again. 146.2. Keeping them within sight. Ooh. Not quite getting that corner right. That curb's sending me up onto two wheels. gap's 6 seconds at the moment. Nasty little bounce off the curb there. Well, we've got away from those two Camaros without too much difficulty. A bit late turning in that time. Oh, gonna have to be really careful. I'm pushing it quite hard on these laps. Any little mistake is gonna cost me pretty badly. 8.5 seconds the gap now. And we've lost sight of them now. There they go, disappearing around the corner. Looks like it's the Mustang in third place, the Viper in first place, so that must mean the Corvette's slotted into second. Dropped another second that lap, so that's not terrible. Very deep on that corner though. Oh, I just can't get the car to turn. Well, after that first lap, it's been a bit of a lonely race already. A lot of these endurance races seem to work out that way. Quite like the car though, it handles nicely, considering it's stock. I mean, it's got a bit of body roll in it, as you would expect. And the braking leaves something to be desired, but other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. To lift off a little bit through there. It's going to be the case sometimes if I don't quite get it right. I think I actually, that time's about the same as last lap, but I believe they were over 10 seconds ahead at one point, so I managed to catch up on that end portion of the lap. is that just because I'm faster through that section, or are they slowing down? Find out in a second, I guess. Here, and it's still sitting at 9.6. So inconclusive as yet, but I think they might be slowing down a little bit, which would suggest their tyres are possibly going off. Mine are still looking good, so we'll see how much of the race I can get through. To over 10 seconds now, so depends on what my pace is like through this final section. Smoother through there this time, able to hold a much higher speed. And it's down to 8.5 seconds, so I am catching them. Pulled back a second on that lap. That was my fastest lap of the race so far. Oh, built the kiss off the wall. Early on the brakes that time. But we're still catching them. I wonder if they're going to come in for tyres at the end of this lap. Oh, and I can see them quite clearly in front now. Reeling them in. But it will be a different story once they're on new tyres. Looks like they're all going into the pits. So all three of them on the same strategy. Oh, too busy watching them. And that will put me through into first place for now. They're already on their way back out. So I need to make the most of this time while they're on cold tyres. This next lap they're going to be gaining on me again. See how big the lead is. Ten and a half seconds at the moment. It's holding at the moment. And our fastest lap of the race again. That's 3 laps in a row under 1:45. heavy on the brakes going in there. Oops. I do seem to be faster than them through that final section. That doesn't seem to be a coincidence. But I think I'm pretty slow through this first section. Car just handling these corners so well. Ooh, I've gone a bit funky into this one. I'm going to use all the road. And a 143.5, getting faster and faster. These guys don't stand a chance. Gap's out to 12.5 seconds. I'm now lapping faster than them. Oh, not when I do things like that. It's the same corners that keep causing me problems. Down to a 10-second gap now thanks to that. A little bit loose through there, but kept the speed going quite well. Under 10 seconds now. Okay, quarter of the way through the race. That was a much slower lap time. A few mistakes were made. Tyres are starting to get a bit worn now. I reckon I'll certainly get 20 laps out of them though. Maybe a little worn by the end of that, but... Oh! It's been a bit of a sloppy lap again. Into 8.5 seconds, but they're getting close to having to go back into the pits again. Whoa. Sliding there and corrected it. Maybe I should just let it go. It's actually taking me around the corner. And they're definitely close, but I don't think they're going to catch me before they next go into the pits. And if that happens, then all we've got to do is keep it tidy, and we should be okay. Really impressed, because this is a stock car, and clearly the pace is not the same as some of these other ones chasing me, but it's got the goods. It's going to take us through this race by the looks of things. Went very deep that time. Is at 8.5 seconds. Ooh. Almost bumped into the corner there. So I've managed to hold them off. They've managed to pull back 2 seconds on me, and that's all. And the lap times have been really good. Oh, they pulled it down to 8 seconds. It's actually the Corvette that's in second place now. So I think they'll be coming in again at the end of this lap. Take that one flat out anymore. So we will go to 20 laps and then change tyres. You're going to be pretty worn by then, I think. Gap's opening out again. Just in time for them to go into the pits. Assuming all three will go in again. Looks like it. So that's going to put the lead out to probably about 30 seconds. going for it on this lap. See what sort of time we can get. 28 seconds is the gap. Got a bit wide there. A 143.2. It's our best yet. It's a bad entrance to that corner though. This one's not going to be as fast. Oof, turned too early that time. Not done that too often, so that's good. Well, they can close the lead as much as they like, but they're not going to pull back that amount of time. Ooh, car just stopped turning there. Got that one all wrong. Tyre wear's really starting to show now. You can feel it through a lot of these corners. Far too early on the brakes. A little dicey through some of these corners, but considering we're on lap 17 with same tyres, it's pretty good. That gap is slowly coming down. But I reckon I'll probably be able to go into the pits and come back out before they get to me. 2.5 laps to go before we change tyres. Very orange on the front, but holding up better than I expected, I would say. Still managing sub 145s. Struggling a bit with that first corner now. And the car didn't want to go around there either. Really looking forward to that change of tyres now. So we'll go one more lap and then in for tyres. And the gap's down to 24 seconds. So they have pulled back about 5 seconds over the course of this stint. And they might pull back a few more before this lap's finished, because I think that front left tyre is really complaining now. It doesn't want to turn. Oh. Yep, that tyre is no longer complying. Maybe one lap too many for these tyres, but they do need to last 20 laps or else I'll end up having to do 2 stops. So if I lose 4 or 5 seconds on this lap, that's still better than another pit stop. Okay, so we'll come in for tyres, which I think is the first time I've ever done this on this track. Never ever driven a race where I've needed to come in for tyres before. The gap was 18.9 seconds. I lost a lot of time on that lap. I think there's a possibility they might come out in front of me. It's going to be close. I'll be on cold tyres, but they're on warm tyres. Okay, I'm just in front of them. And they're coming in a lot faster than me. Oh, cold tyres. Oh, thumped by the other Corvette as he goes through in first place. seems the other two are right behind me. This corner's probably going to mean they overtake, because I'm not able to hold much speed around here. Somehow stayed in front of them. Oh, maybe not for long. Oh, just don't have the grip to get round there at the moment. Next lap, maybe. Oh, pushed him a bit wide there. So the Mustang must be right on my tail. They're a lot faster than me on this lap. Corvette is gone. Managed to stay in front of the Mustang. And I'm catching that Viper now. And they're going to go straight on into the pits. Careful going through here this time. So we only dropped third, so that's good. Didn't all overtake me. So 14-second lead, but we're not going back into the pits. So they might well cut that down to maybe even under 10 seconds. But then they'll have to pit again. Into decent lap times again. Just occasionally getting the angles wrong. Oh. Some risky maneuvers. Good lap all in all, I think. 144.3. That gap is staying at 14 seconds. Bit of body roll there kind of caught me out a little bit. Lap. If we keep putting down lap times in the 44-45 area, maybe with the occasional 43 if I'm particularly good, that'll be enough to see us home. Car just absolutely sailing through the corners this time. Very interested to see what this lap time is going to be like. Nice through the chicane as well. This should be a pretty fast time. 1:43 flat. Comfortably our best lap. Oh, and then a terrible first corner on this lap. Means there will be no repeat. That should give us a huge buffer over the cars behind us. Oh, thought I could take that one a lot tighter. I could not. getting pretty close to their next pit stop. We'll see this lead extend significantly. I have to admit, I did think the endurance races would be a lot harder than they are. They're really just long. As long as you've got hard tyres, then you're probably going to do a lot less pit stops than most of the other cars, which gives quite a big advantage, I think. That gap's extended out to 16 seconds now. Actually not that far behind the two Camaros, who I don't, either of them have gone into the pits yet. Oops, oh, made a mess of that. Locked up the wheels. So there's a possibility we could catch the two Camaros and lap them. They were off the pace right from the start. They were a similar pace to me when I was still feeling out the car and the track. Ooh, a little bump off the inside of the curb there, off the Armco barrier. I knew I'd made a mess of that one as I was going into it. And so I think they'll go into the pits this time. So that 18-second lead's going to become maybe 35-second lead. Nice round there this time. Probably in the next 2 or 3 laps we'll start to see the tyres lose some of their grip. And the gap is 38 seconds. And the Z28 goes into the pits, so it's actually going to be in the pits as we overtake it. That's the first of the cars lapped. Usually the Camaro SS still on its original tyres, I believe. Quite an achievement, 30 laps. I just saw it go around the corner there. There it goes. Really closed that gap on it now. Are we going to get it before the end of the lap? Because it might go in for tyres if it's slowed down this much. Breathing right down its neck now. Lost steering just for a second there. That could have been nasty, but we managed to recover it. Still did a good lap time. Ooh, straight into the wall. We'll take that opportunity. So we managed to overtake the second Camaro. The gap's hovering still at around the 36-37 second mark, so they're not really catching me. But they've only got one pit stop left, which will come after 35 laps, and that'll be them running to the end then, so we won't catch them. A little bit late on the brakes there, and then ended up in a bit of a skid. Ooh. The number of times that first corner goes wrong, then the second corner goes wrong is surprising. Ooh, all the corners going wrong at the moment. Oh, drifting wide into the wall. I think a bit of fatigue setting in now as usual. Once we get to about the hour mark, it's probably my limit. So the 2-hour races are not going to be fun. way out of shape going into this one. Fine coming out the other side though. This has been a very, very sloppy lap. Lots of mistakes. Finish up well through the chicane though. There's a 147. Haven't seen one of them for a long time. Gap's come down to 32 seconds. Drifting wide this time. Back down to a better lap time again. Opening up that gap again, so their tyres must be almost done. That's felt like a pretty good lap. Timing is just under 144. That's good. Oh, Camaro SS goes in for tyres after 33 laps. Quite impressive, but it was slowing down quite a lot by the time we caught it. But that's everyone gone in for tyres at least once now. Oh, misjudged that one. Definitely feeling that loss of grip again. Through with 5 laps to go now, and a huge lead with our main opponents about to go into the pits. Pits they come. Oh, couldn't quite make it round there in 3rd gear. I think those days are long gone. Nice and safe through there this time. Just need to take it easy in the last 4 laps now, and then we're home and done. We're 51 seconds clear. That will come down a fair bit over the next 4 laps, I think. My tyres are dying. Having seen a lot more care around some of these corners. Been a good lap. Oh, just lost it, a little wiggle at the end there. Cost us a bit of speed. Otherwise it was a good lap. This corner, oh no, this corner I just cannot take any longer at the speed that I was able to before. Gap's down to under 50 seconds. Fully expect it to be down to 45 or less by the end of the race. Nobody in front of us for miles now. So we'll finish this race as we've spent most of it all on our own. laps down to 45 seconds now. Drifting super wide. On to the final lap. Early on the brakes there. Completely forgot where my braking point was supposed to be. Oh boy. Well, if I've saved it all up for the last lap, then that's good. Been 2 or 3 little hiccups, but nothing too serious in any of the other laps. Under 45, it'll probably come down to under 40 amount of time that I'm losing on this lap. Well, we're just making it back. Tyres screaming at me yet again. 20 laps is probably 3 or 4 laps too many for these, but I'm happy with the one-stop strategy. Carefully through the chicane for the final time. And our slowest lap of the race, I think, a 1:52 to finish up. But we made it in first place, having lapped 2 of our opponents and being significantly ahead of the other 3. So that was well worth the effort. Good prize money. And let's see what we get for a prize car. So we've already had the big one. What can we get this time? There is another potential big one. Oh, very nice. Looks like that's one of the Tommy Kairas, the ZZ2, I believe. Excellent. Alright, well that will do us for today. That was another successful run in an endurance race. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see some more, hit the subscribe button. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.